Hey, what's up carnivores? Zach here with American Smoke, and today I wanted to do a video to introduce you guys, my subscribers and my watchers, hopefully watchers that are going to become subscribers to this awesome channel. What I'm saying is, before I kind of got off topic, is that I'm going to introduce y'all to some new members of the family here at American Smoke. We are very excited about these new additions, and they're going to up the game here at American Smoke for sure. And if you've been curious about some of these items, maybe it'll help you to make a good decision about what sort of products you want to buy to improve yourself as a barbecue pitmaster. And if you are a aspiring barbecue pitmaster, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the stuff that's going to take you to the next level, because you've had pretty good and you've probably had good, and you're wanting to know what that great, awesome, and that extremely awesome, and that competition-winning barbecue tastes like. I know what you want. Do you know how I know? Because that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to make continuously better and better food. I want to be the guy that goes to the restaurant, tries the food, and is like, "Ugh, ugh. How much are they charging for this? How much? What? For ribs? And this is what they're selling. This is how they're selling it. I want to be that guy. You want that guy too? Like, let's just go home. I'll cook you some. Trust me. Just trust me. I'll make them. And also to really appreciate when you do get fine barbecue at some of the more, thorough, traditional, just high quality barbecue establishments. We've all been there. We've been to the bad ones, we've been to the good ones. And the more experience you get, the more you realize that there's a bunch of bad ones. But today we're going to talk about some of these products. I want to start off with one that I am particularly excited about. This is the one and only MEATER, baby. The MEATER. How did they get that name? MEATER. Comes in a cool box. I like it when I get things and it seems like a very high quality thing because of the quality of the packaging. And this definitely delivers in that arena. Yeah, it's sealed, you open that up, and then you get this cool wooden box inside there, very precision made. And when you get a box that's precision made, you just assume that the product inside is precision made. And then inside that box, there is yet packaging for the MEATER. So this is like your base station for your MEATER. In case you don't know what a MEATER is, it's the world's first wireless meat thermometer that you just leave in the grill and it just feeds directly to your phone. As far as, clutter, this is the minimal amount of clutter that you can possibly have. There's a line right here on it. If you get this and you don't watch any other parts of this video, make sure that you don't put it in not to that line, because all of this is stuff that can be damaged with direct heat. And so you want to have all that inside the meat to where it is somewhat insulated and has a slower increase in temp, just like your meat. It's got a little cool magnetic back on it, and there's just one battery in there, and that battery is what charges this thing up. All you do is you get done with it, you pop it in there, you hit the button to see if it's charged, or if it is if it's green, it's charged. If it's red, it needs some charging. So just leave it in there anyway, and it charges. It comes with an app. You get on the app, you can control your temps, your warnings, your midway points, everything that you want to do, as far as alerts go. Like, I need to flip it when it gets to 150. Whatever it is you're cooking that you need to flip it 150. I don't know. If that's something you like to do in your barbecue process, you can set an alarm on this thing and it will take care of it for you. And it's just tons of other options. So I'm really excited about this. I have not used it yet, and that is the reason you have not seen a glimpse of it in a video. But it's coming. It's coming. Next, I think what I'm going to talk about, if we're kind of stay on the same subject, I'm going to talk about my new ThermoPen 1. Now, you probably have seen this in a video or two, maybe some pictures on Instagram. We're going to dub this thing. This is always going to be MEATER, because you can't beat that name. And then if you hear me say the words mean green, you know what I'm talking about. This is mean green. Hashtag mean green. This thing, top of the line. If you are in the market for a thermometer pen, barbecue pen to check internal temperatures, which is muy importante, this is the one. This is the one. You can get lesser brands. They work pretty good. 99% of the time, you're going to be happy. But if you just want to go ahead and skip into the front of the line and go ahead and get the best one, this is it. This is the ThermoWorks ThermoPen 1. Why is it called 1? It's called 1 because it takes less than 1 second for you to stick it into whatever it is that you are cooking, and it gives you a rating. 1 second. Within half of a degree of accuracy. Well, half a degree, 1 second. They say if you're looking, you ain't cooking. Well, if you're sitting there, you gotta wait 10 seconds for it to get temp. Well, guess what? You're looking for a long time, my friend. Boom, 1 second, that's the temp, pull it out, shut the door. You're good to go. You've got information. That's the reason you opened it in the first place. Some other features about this thing: backlit display, gets brighter. The darker the environment, it actually gets lit up in dark environments. Really cool fact about this is that you only have to penetrate whatever you're cooking 1/8 of an inch to get an accurate reading. 1/8 of an inch. So it's got what they call a thermocoupler, which was what I thought was only, you know, in the DeLorean for Back to the Future. Say the word thermocoupler, I'm like, we're going back in time. But anyway, we're talking about meat thermometers today. 1/8 of an inch. Most others are you have to go into an inch, 1.5 inches. So if you're cooking a thin steak or ribs and you want to know, which most people say, oh, don't use a meat thermometer on ribs, the meat's too thin. Now if you got this, you just barely get it in there, you can find out what temperature that meat is within 1/2 degree. And since it's so fast, just go rib to rib to rib to rib to rib to rib to rib. And boom, man, you got it locked in, you know exactly what's going on. It is motion sensitive, this is new to this one. So if you set it there, the battery's just not gonna stay on if you've got it open. That is how you turn it on. You open it and that turns it on. Initially, it wakes it up. But then if you set it down and you don't touch it for a while, it goes to sleep to save the battery. If you bump it, it turns back on because it's motion activated. That way, you never have to know. Also, the temperature that is measured on the screen, it orients itself to where it's always upright. So it don't matter what way I turn this thing, the temperature adjusts so that I'm always looking at the temp the proper way. I'm never gonna look at 69 and think it's 96. I'm never gonna look at 96 and think it's 69. I'm always gonna look at 88 and think it's 88. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So this thing is really cool, new member to the family. You will close it down, that shuts it off. 5-year warranty. If you're looking for something that gives you confidence that you've got a quality product, look for a 5-year warranty right out of the box. And that is what I've got here on this Pit Boss as well. That's the reason I chose it. 5-year warranty. You can't beat that. Almost nobody is gonna beat that. I don't know about many warranties out there that are gonna beat that. 5 years. Next is probably my favorite. This is something that I've been looking at, as I'm sure all of you have, for well over a year. Well over a year. Trying to pull the trigger, and I did let this thing have a little cameo, a little first introduction in another video that I did. But today, we're gonna take a look at it. This is the dalstrong Shogun Series meat slicer. And we're talking about going to the next level. Thermopin, next level, MEATER, next level. dalstrong cutlery. Shogun Series, next level. It comes in great packaging. Once again, great packaging. The ThermoWorks, great packaging. I mean, you just know you're getting a quality product when you take what you think is the box off and there's yet another protective layer of box that looks exactly the same. And then you look at the box and you're like, what kind of crazy box is this? And it is revealed that it is a magnetic box. Magnets in the box for ease. You want to see something cool? Box, closed. It's gonna stay closed because there's magnets. Anyway, I'm probably overly impressed with the magnets, but I know there's people out there that are gonna be just as impressed. Comes with all sorts of paperwork that goes with the knife, brochures, things like that. You get a really cool pin. This is a badge of honor. This means I own this bad boy. If you get a pin, every knife, everything has got a unique symbol. The only complaints that I found on this, truthfully, that really seemed to matter online when I was shopping for it is this right here. The sheath is just loose. I don't know, that's not a big deal. I would prefer it be solid, but that's really my only complaint. It has a pin here that you have to unlock to remove the knife. Just pop it out. This knife is super thin, like super thin. I don't know if y'all ever watched the Transformers movies, but there was this one robot that snuck onto, where was it? Snuck somewhere, and it was like a razor blade. Like, I feel like if this is gonna be a Decepticon, it would be that one. Anyway, just a beautiful blade. What I've cut up with it, it has just sort of just fallen through. I cut up some ribs with it, and I actually cut through the bone. True story, you can't make it up. The handle is just phenomenal. It fits the hand so well, and it's got a little area here that lets you wrap your finger around it so you can get a good grip. It does have the insignia that is specific to the Shogun series made into the handle. Just a beautiful knife. I'm gonna do, you know, reviews after I've had all these products later on, just so if you're still on the fence and you're wanting one, eventually I'll let you know how I've liked it. Not, you know, what the company is about and why I chose them, which is what I'm telling you today, but it will be a video of me telling you, okay, this is the real deal. Which hopefully it's all just praise and adoration and oh my gosh, blah, 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 but I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna shut that up because it's magnetic. Also, something to look forward to. I bought the Mercer Culinary Meat Slicer. This is pretty much the opposite end of the spectrum. This is one of the most expensive. This is one of the cheapest. And I'm gonna do a little comparison video to see if this is worth it. It's worth it to me because of the way that this one feels in my hand and the way that this one feels in my hand, but not everybody cares about that crap. If you just want something that'll really cut up your brisket really smoothly and you make one long pass and cut it in a nice slice, this might be the ticket. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna do a video coming up. Y'all stay tuned because I'm gonna have a couple of requests for you guys. I need recommendations. Like as far as a review video, an in-depth breakdown on what I think about this thing. Which one would you like to see first? We'll do a poll on the community tab. You have seen this one in a couple videos now. I just really like it. This is lower on the price range as opposed to the dalstrong, but man, just upper level cool. This is a TOMBRO knife. The quality in which the handle is made is the most surprising part of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about if you get one. It has a little groove, which I didn't notice at first. A little groove here in this leather sheath that comes with it that's really thick leather and engraved leather. It goes into there and then it fits just perfect into the sheath. So it's a very custom made piece. It's not a, you know, cut the handle off at 45, we'll make the leather at 45, and then we can, if it messes up a little bit, nobody really know. This thing fits clean into that leather, man. It's little stuff like that, that if you're a, I don't know what the word is, aficionado, if you like things to be better quality things, that's something that stands out to you. The texture of the handle, the smoothness of the handle, the bulk of the bladed area of the knife, of the sharp area of the knife, just everything sort of jumps out. It's higher quality than what you feel like you're paying for. When you buy it, you feel like, man, I'm just gonna get this big, bulky, cheap knife and I'll use it as a cleaver. No, it's nice. Then last but not least, I'm about to be getting me a new charcoal grill. I'm leaning towards the PK grill, the all new PK. If y'all got one, let me know in the comments below, give me some feedback. Let me know if that's the one I need to get. I got this infrared thermometer here. What this is great for is if you're on the blacktop or if you're on a grill and you want to see what temperature the grate is. You know, there's a specific temperature that you get a lot better results cooking eggs, cooking bacon on the griddle top, you know, searing up some Philly beef for your Philly cheesesteak sandwich, you know. And if you can pop this thing and know exactly what the temperature is. We've all tried to fry the egg before and drop it in the skillet and like, oh man, I didn't wait long enough. It just sits there and slowly turns white and blah, 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 and the texture's off when you eat it, blah, blah, blah. Just pop it real quick with something like this. This is from ThermoWorks. It is their baseline 12:1 ratio. A laser beam comes out of this thing. You know, it's used for food safety and HVAC and all sorts of things. You know, pop it up into a vent, see what the temperature coming out of the vent is. It's a really, really useful tool to have around as a pit master, as a grill master, and as a cook in particular. You know, oh, I'm gonna sear this, you know, these onions. I'm gonna caramelize these onions. Well, how hot is the pan? Well, I've got it on 6, or I've got it on the notch between medium and high. Well, everybody's stove is different. If you cook much, you know everybody's grill is different, everybody's stove is different. Have this with you, pop it. You learn what works best for you. This will make you so much better. It's gonna make me better, I know that much. That's pretty much my full product list of the new members of the American Smoke family. Make sure to comment, ask questions below. Also, make sure to recommend which one of these products either that you have or that you're shopping for and would like to see first impression review videos on, because I can do that and hook y'all guys up with a little bit of info knowledge. That's what I'll do. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button for me. That tells the YouTube algorithms that American Smoke is where it's at, and you should show it to more people, and that just helps me out so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you haven't hit that bell, hit that bell. I'm not gonna put out bad content, guys. I'm not gonna put out crappy content. I'm just not. So hit the bell and you'll know when I put some out, and it might be something that you will enjoy. I try not to make long videos. It might be a good 12, 15, 8, 6, 5 minutes of your day. Hit the notification bell. You'll be glad you did. Thank you so much for sticking around to this point, and we'll see y'all in the next video.